of scenes to get through.
Yes,
so,
yes. Okay, let's go to Herman Cain's new mistress by Steve Brewster. Amanda, want to be Ginger White and Kristin be Sharon Bialik? And Lucy, do you mind being Mrs. Cain?
Oh, sure.
Okay, wonderful.
Interior, Herman Cain's living room. Ginger White and Sharon Bialik are seated when Mrs. Cain enters carrying tea and cookies.
Thank you for coming. I thought it was time we all talked.
Mrs. Cain.
Oh, please call me Gloria.
Gloria. I'm so sorry.
Me too. When I went public with what Herman had done, I just felt so bad for you.
Oh, it's all right. You know, I knew what I was getting into when I married him.
You deserve better.
They move closer to Mrs. Cain.
We all do.
They begin to undress each other, slowly at first, and then converge into
I think we're ready enough. Let's move on.
Okay, guys, 2 minutes.
The guy's always writing those really dumb girl-on-girl scenes.
Egyptian Democracy by Peter Aiello, okay?
I hate girl-on-girl scenes. That are dumb.
Yeah. Jaya, you be Abdul, okay? And Elaine, be Muhammad.
Okay,
right,
exterior, Cairo. Abdul and Muhammad have just voted and stare at their ink-stained hands.
I will never forget this day, Muhammad. We are free men, Abdul.
Oh, this is a very topical scene.
I know, right?
Yeah. But your finger is ink-stained, as is yours.
They take each other's fingers in their mouths, slowly at first, and then Abdul and Muhammad pull their pants down to reveal their smoldering vaginas.
Wow.
3 minutes long.
Okay, do it. Okay.
It's good this week.
Oh boy. Okay. Kristin, be Mrs. Bachman. Carrie Ann, will you be the teacher? Thanks. Okay.
Okay, interior, Michelle Bachman's bedroom.
You think you can preach your liberal ideologies while you get fat on government paychecks and tenure, preventing you from being held accountable.
Okay, thanks. That's good, girls. Thanks. Good. You know,
She exits.
2 minutes. Wait, I thought that was pretty good.
She submits that sketch every week.
What's wrong with it? It's called Stinky Lesbo Life.
okay, let's just move on. Herman Cain Mutiny by Marion Dunham. Okay, Amanda, Ginger White and Marion, you be Sharon Bialik. Lucy, do Mrs. Cain again?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming over. I thought it was time we all talked.
Mrs. Cain.
Oh, please call me Gloria.
Gloria, I'm just so sorry.
They undress each other.
Oh my God!
They show their smoldering vaginas.
Wait, isn't this scene just as degrading as the other one?
Oh, you're so wrong. No. Here, we're making the choice to degrade ourselves. It's a totally different thing.
And it's only 2 minutes long.
2 minutes!
A pillow fight ensues.
Special guest, DeVito! And introducing Jaya, Subramanian as the nurse! Brought to you by the Justice Mint. Yes, the Justice Mint. Manufacturers of the 9/11 commemorative coins. Tonight's episode is Lucy in Disguise.
What a week it was! NBC has issued a formal apology to Michelle Bachman for Jimmy Fallon's band playing the song Lying Ass Bitch as she entered. Turns out the band really meant to play... Yes, Crazy Eyes by Hall & Oates. Michelle Obama was booed at a NASCAR race last week. The incident has set African-American redneck relations back to pre-Hootie and the Blowfish levels. The Occupy LA encampment was broken up by police this week. The lack of injuries, however, made for lousy television. In preparation for clearing the Occupy LA encampment, police officers gathered at Dodger Stadium. They were all charged $15 for parking. When prompted, the iPhone Siri app will direct users to conservative crisis pregnancy centers which are against abortions. Just think. Somebody said, "Where can I get an abortion?" to their iPhone. Mike Perry was fundraising in California this week and defended himself for his latest gaffes.
Good evening. I called this press conference to clear up a few things. Specifically that I don't know what the voting age is and that I don't remember when the election is. Well, I just want you to know that that is a bunch of hooey.
But Governor Perry, last week you gave a speech in which you said people would need to wait until they were 21 to vote for you.
No, I didn't say that. Well, if you look at the tape correctly, you'll see that what I said was that in order for me to get your support, I needed you to turn 21.
But isn't that the same thing?
No,
Well, how
not
is
at all.
it different? Aren't you just saying that the legal voting age is 21? You know it's 18, right?
Of course I know the legal age for voting is 18, but the legal age for drinking is 21.
How is the legal age for drinking relevant at all?
Oh, well, to be honest, the only way I'm going to get anyone to vote for me is if I'm drunk.
Aren't you selling yourself a little short?
No, I mean, it's my only hope. I'm desperate here. I was in front, and now I'm trailing behind that lard-ass Newt Gingrich and Romney.
What do you have against Mitt Romney?
Mormon people creep me out. Their little hands, funny legs, and that big pouch they have to carry their kin.
Sir, you just described a kangaroo.
Hey, there's no need for name calling around here.
Okay, Governor Perry, but that still doesn't answer the question as to why you encourage people to vote on November 12th when the election is in fact November 6th.
Oh, but November 12th is Anne Hathaway's birthday. She's an American treasure. Come on, baby.
So the election will be over by then.
Oh, well, let's face it, the election's already over for me.
I hate waiting on the runway to take off.
No, it's the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Bartlett. The high cost of jet fuel, combined with decades of poor business practices, are causing some problems. We'll get back to you when we know more. Thank you for flying American.
What does that mean? I mean, maybe it's a stalled engine. I mean, that's what it is most of the time, you know? Hey, can we turn our cell phones back on?
Captain again. Look, does anyone happen to have $580 million?
What? I practically paid that for this ticket.
We'd love to get you off the ground, but air traffic control is telling me that the airline has filed for bankruptcy and we can't get moving until this is all figured out.
Oh my God. Bankruptcy? I'm gonna miss my connecting flight.
Folks, American Airlines has announced route closures and technically this flight no longer exists. If the flight we're on doesn't exist, then where are we? Who are we?
Okay, I'm definitely turning my phone back on.
The cockpit is like the John Paul Sartre play No Exit. We are trapped in a vessel of unanswerable questions. Are there any philosophy majors on the plane?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna miss my connecting flight.
Ladies and gents, First Officer Kip Douglas has just brought up an interesting point. How can we be sure that anything outside this airplane still exists?
Tell the captain it is a simple matter of object permanence.
If we don't exist, can we smoke?
First Officer Douglas didn't buy the object permanence thing. He is drinking heavily in order to escape this cruel reality. Still no word on if we exist, if any of you are real, or when we can expect to be arriving in Boston. Good news, folks. Air traffic control is telling us that if nothing else existed, then they wouldn't be able to talk to us through the radio system. So, we still live in the world we knew before getting on the plane.
Could I get a ginger ale?
I just thought of something, folks. What if air traffic control is just a construct of my own mind? We're stuck in an infinite loop of existential doubt. And still no word on a takeoff time.
today that Herman Cain has suspended his run for president, which is not surprising, considering what went on earlier this week at Cain campaign headquarters.
No. Herman Cain denies all the accusations. No more comment. Come in.
Hi, ma'am. Sorry to bother you.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I just want to say it's been really great working on the Herman Cain campaign.
Oh, you are a great worker.
Thank you, ma'am. And I just want to believe me, everything has been, the whole experience has been rewarding and educational and...
What is it?
Well, this is really hard to say.
You're going to tell me that Herman Cain molested you too?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just the opposite, in fact. Herman Cain has never even given me a, wait, hold on a second there, elbow grab.
Well, I'm sure he appreciates everything that you do for him, just the same.
Well, I was just wondering, is it me? Is it something I did? Like, does he not find me attractive?
I don't know.
There's just so many people coming out, you know, and I always thought that Mr. Cain really liked me, but then Ginger White coming out and saying she's had an affair with him for 13 years, I mean, it doesn't feel great.
I just want to get this straight. You're mad because Herman Cain hasn't made advances at you?
Yeah. I'm pretty, I'm young, I'm very enthusiastic, and you think that Ginger White has a good name for a mistress? Mine is way better.
Okay. What is your name, young lady?
Isla Boynton like it. I'm Flemish. I know, see? And I mean, all the pieces are there, and it just really hurts that he doesn't want to have sex with me. I mean, I would even settle for a subtle pat on the ass or something like, looking good, sugar buns. Something.
Mrs. Boynton like it. Herman Cain is a very, very busy man. What with covering up, fending off all of the accusations against him. He barely has time to fondle himself, let alone an intern.
Thanks, I get it. You think that maybe when this all blows over, he might maybe try to slip a pen down my butt crack or something? You're really sweet. Hey! Oh my God, what are you doing?
Oh, I just thought
that is disgusting. I'm so not into that.
You don't like women?
No, I don't like regional campaign managers. What do you make, like 20 grand?
I make like 22.
Ron Paul has released the Ron Paul Family Cookbook on his website. Among the recipes, flourless chocolate cake, bunless burgers, and hopeless campaigns. According to a recent global survey, Baghdad, Iraq is the worst place to live in the world. This comes as a big surprise to residents of Bakersfield. Facebook has increased the space limit on status updates to 63,206 characters. So instead of the status box asking, "What's on your mind?" it now says, "Fine, tell me about your shitty screenplay." Miley Cyrus is dedicating her new song to the Occupy Wall Street protesters. Let's Occupy Wall Street, y'all t-shirts are available at disneycorp.com. President Obama failed to mention God in his Thanksgiving address on YouTube, inciting ire among the religious right. Joining us now with a response to all the hoopla, God.
Hello, Melissa. I really enjoyed that airplane sketch.
Thank you. You're a woman. I thought as much.
I am a female, Melissa. I mean, come on. Did you think a man really could create all of heaven, earth, and hell at the same time? I mean, there's no way a male god would have planned enough ahead to have it all ready at the same time. Hell would have pulled over way before he would have got those fluffy little clouds to his stiff little peak.
Amen. Or a women. Hey, you. Thanks. Anyway, let's get down
to why you're really here. The religious right is up in arms about Obama leaving you out of his Thanksgiving address. How do you feel about that?
Are you kidding me? I mean, who gives a good me damn? I mean, let the man be grateful for whatever he wants. I mean, I would have absolutely mentioned football too, except for that Tebow. He's such a suck-up.
So, you don't feel slighted, like he overlooked your omnipotence?
Melissa, Melissa, Melissa! This whole omnipotence thing is just a myth created by men. I mean, sometimes you just have to soak your cares away in a nice bubble bath. I can't be worrying all the time about whether there's traffic on the 405 or who mentioned me in what address or if you booked that non-union commercial or not.
I didn't mean to waste your time, I just really could have used the part.
Forget it. I totes understand.
Thank you, God. So what you're saying absolutely makes sense to me, though. I mean, you're God. You can't spend all your time worrying about, like, whether or not Bradley Cooper deserves to be people's sexiest man alive.
Well, he doesn't. Ryan Gosling does. I mean, did you see his abs in Crazy Stupid Love? That shit was insane.
Agreed. So, God, is there anything you would like to say to the conservatives who are trying to shove religion down our throats?
Just this. You know when you're making out with a guy and he starts pushing your head to that blowjob region?
I totally hate that!
Well, that's how reasonable people feel when you force religion on them.
That's a really great analogy.
I know, right?
Twilight and the Muppet Movie were the top-grossing films this past week, and it turns out that the two movies have more in common than just big box office.
Hey, Herbert! Oh, hi, Fozzie. Hey, I got this,
What's the matter, Fozzie? You got your tongue?
No, I have this letter for you, and I don't think you're gonna like it.
Well, do you mind reading it to me? I can't read a letter and play the banjolele at the same time. Yeah, you know.
Kermit the Frog, you are cordially invited to the wedding of Miss Piggy and...
Wait a minute! Did you just say Piggy's getting married?
I didn't say it, the letter did!
Wow! Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Well, how you feeling, buddy?
Well, to tell you the truth, I kind of feel like ripping off my shirt and running into the forest.
But you're not wearing a shirt.
You know, I didn't always tell Piggy how I felt, but now that she's getting married, I kind of wish that I had.
A heart wants what it cannot have.
Well, did you at least find out who she's marrying?
Kermit!
See
you by the smell! Waka waka!
Oh, Kermit! I came to tell you something!
I know, Piggy. We're getting married.
Well, can we at least be friends?
Oh, sure, Piggy. So, who's the lucky fella?
Good evening, Frog.
Kermit, meet my fiancé, the Count!
Hello, Count. Congratulations. Piggy's a wonderful lady.
She is the other white meat. Waka waka!
I do love Miss Piggy. How do I love her? Let me count the ways. I love her 1 time. I love her 2 times. I love her 3 times.
She is a lady.
He loves me a lot!
It's good to meet you, Frog. You know, you have so many exotic creatures here in the pod. I think I should go count them. 1 firefly. 2 fireflies. 3 fireflies.
Oh, Kermit!
Well, Piggy, if things don't work out with the Count, you know, you can always come back.
Kermit, I have to listen to my online polls. They are now Team Count and not Team Kermit.
Well, okay.
Huh?
there, shopper. How did Black Friday, Shop Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday treat you?
Well, fantastic, but unfortunately I've still got a lot of things I've got to buy. I just wish there were more days of Christmas deals.
Well, wish no more, because there is.
What?
Introducing Tax-Free Tuesday. Now shop your favorite stores without paying state and federal tax.
This would normally cost you $136.22, but since it is
Tax-Free Tuesday!
Yeah, your new total is $115.42.
Well, that is not that much of a savings.
And we're not stopping there.
What?
Introducing Winter Items Wednesday. Everything you need for winter at half off.
But I live in Southern California.
Shut the fuck up and go shopping.
Okay, so 2 snow jackets, 2 pairs of boots, and 4 pairs of gloves. Your total is going to be $500.
But it's Winter Items Wednesday.
So your new total is going to be $250.
That is still a lot of money for things that I don't need.
But we're still not stopping there. Introducing Tequila Thursday. Drink as much tequila as you possibly can and go shopping for frivolous shit that no one buys. It helps the economy.
But how exactly
Drink
is this
and
buy?
A 2-liter orange soda, lots of chicken wings, and a flu shot. So it's gonna be $34.65.
I must be drunk.
Introducing Fried Chicken Fridays. Show your support for America's grease and fat industry.
2 boxes of original recipe, $6.99.
Okay, but I still have the wings from yesterday that
And we're still not stopping there.
What day is it now? I'm just gonna start stealing shit.
Put down the Xbox!
All these deals happen this week only, so go ahead and shop because you're all slaves to the corporate machine and you know it.
Well, I'll tell you, who needs a stupid Xbox anyway? When I've got my American Girl doll collection. An entire collection of dolls created to commemorate the best in American society. And I'll tell you something, folks. These American dolls have grown up to become American women. A series of American women showing historical significance.
I'm Mary. I live on my family's tobacco plantation in the colonies of Virginia. When I was young, I used to be a real rabble-rouser, and I even learned to play the harpsichord. Now I'm 17 and married to Mr. Block. Don't tell him I know how to read. He'll beat me again. Oh, sounds like it's time for my 3-way with the slave girl.
NBC has issued a formal apology to Michelle Bachmann for Jimmy Fallon's band playing the song Lying Ass Bitch as she entered. Turns out the band meant to play Yes, Bitch by Meredith Brooks. A Florida woman just became the world's oldest yoga teacher. She is 91 years old, which is only 16 in downward dog years. Conservationists have equipped lions in Africa with GPS collars that transmit their location every hour by sending a text message. The readouts feature messages like, "Totes just mauled a gazelle at the watering hole, LMFAO." This week, Congress lifted a 5-year ban on slaughtering horses for human consumption, or as Del Taco put it, wait, there was a ban? 80-year-old Ed Pauls, inventor of the Nordic track, has died. The world is mourning his loss because without his invention, where would we hang all our clothes? We take you now to this jail cell.
All right, Larry. Here's your new longtime cell. Mikey, you got a new roomie. Be nice to one another.
Hi, I'm Michael. Michael Jackson. You can call me Mikey.
You kidding me, right?
No, I'm really Michael Michael Jackson. I've been dealing with it my whole life. People getting me confused with that famous radio newscaster like, Michael, talk to me about politics. Michael, give me some financial tips. Like I can heal the world. What's your name?
Conrad. Conrad Murray.
Wow, you must be kidding.
Nope, it's really me. The judge gave me a maximum sentence of 4 years. Oh, God.
It just doesn't seem like Conrad Murray would be a name for a black man. It's more like Irish-German. All names can't be in black and white.
So what do you want to get for?
I was convicted of child molestation and drug possession, but I was framed. I was dating that kid's mother, Diana. She was the lady in my life. She was a pretty young thing. I was working day and night to support her son, but she was dangerous. She fell for another guy and started saying bad things about me. I'm glad to have her out of my life.
Yes. Hey, Jackson, why don't you give us some financial advice?
Yeah, Micah, talk to us about politics, man. Hey, you guys, beat it. Just beat it. Keep on walking. Just ease on down the road. You gotta watch out for Ben and Billie Jean. They always want to be starting something.
Oh, God, I can't believe I have to be in here for 4 years.
Yep, this is it. But don't worry, because it's as easy as
ABC?
Actually, it's as easy as jam. But it's also as easy as ABC too. You know what? You just gotta keep your faith. Because you're not alone. You always have the man in the mirror. And you're unbreakable, invincible.
Do you know who I am?
I remember the time when I was like you. Sometimes you want to scream, so scream. Sometimes you want to cry. Go ahead and cry. Shake your body down to the ground if you have to. And don't stop until you get enough. Say, 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 say. Sometimes I stutter. Say, say, do you feel like heading off to bed? I'm really tired. So sometimes I like to sing a little song before I go off to bed. Help me ease my nerves. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Hey, you know, I think that's working. That's my favorite song, Michael.
You know, Mariah Carey is a great songwriter.
And now, a Michelle Bachmann Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas. Yeah, this is one of my favorite bedtime stories. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the White House, not a creature was stirring, not even that stinky Obama mouse.
Oh, he's a Muslim.
That's right. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that President Bachmann soon would clear the air.
That's you, Mommy?
That's right. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of tax cuts danced in their heads. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
What was the matter?
Well, a lot of things. The moon on my breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
I don't understand that part.
I don't think Mommy does either.
When what to my wondering eye should appear but a Christian nation and 8 Tea Party volunteers. More rapid than eagles, the coursers they came, and I whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Palin, Glenn Beck, and Kramer and Santelli, on Martin, on Army, that Obama could never do. As I drew in my head and was turning around through the door, President Bachman came with a bow. Whoa. She was dressed all in fur from her head to her foot, not caring about animal rights because she looked damn good in that suit. A wink of her eye and a twist of her head soon let America know they had nothing to dread. I heard her exclaim as she worked through the night, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Thank you.
What about Santa?
That's it. I'm adopting new kids.
Church craft sale is going very well, Rebecca.
Thanks for everyone, but I haven't sold anything yet.
Yet, Rebecca, yet. Samantha, how is school going?
My boyfriend's in jail.
Well, that is too bad for him, but better for us.
Would your boyfriend like a heart-shaped pillow or maybe a pot holder?
No, I totally like to shop at the mall. Hey, Lisa!
Took some old pipe cleaners and I glued them to this stapler. Drew a face and it's a kitty cat. And his old flannel shirt became a dolly and her chair. It's not practical, but it's sure nice to look at. And it's my treasure. It's what keeps me hanging on. My crafts, my quilt, my kitty knick-knack shelf. I hear you children giggle at these treasures that I made. If you don't like them, you can fuck yourself. That's right, I said go fuck yourself, you filthy teenage slut. Bet you cannot spell your name or type it. Too bad you can't afford some jeans that cover your whole ass. Do us all a favor, please learn how to wipe it. And it's my treasure. It's what keeps me hanging on. My crafts, my quilt, my kitty knick-knack shelf. You children giggle at these treasures that I made. You can go fuck yourselves. Filthy, fucking, filthy teenage
A security researcher has discovered a program in smartphones that tracks everything users do without their knowledge. If that's the case, then Verizon is way too aware of how much I play Words with Friends while on the toilet. NBC has issued a formal apology to Michelle Bachmann for Jimmy Fallon's band playing the song Lying Ass Bitch as she entered. Turns out the band really meant to play Yes, American Idiot by Green Day. David Beckham hasn't decided if he'll renew his contract with the LA Galaxy. It's tough to determine which is a bigger risk, Beckham staying in LA or assuming that anyone cares. Remember those teenage girls from the craft fair? Well, now they're having a slumber party.
And when they
Okay, open that car door. There was a hook on it. Okay, who's next? Okay. Laura O'Leary was only a teenager when her 19-year-old brother was abducted. Then she always knew what happened to him. She just couldn't prove it. She knew that John Wayne Gacy murdered him. Dressed as a clown, Gacy would find
no. John Wayne Gacy, the murderer from the 70s?
Yeah.
How was that a ghost story?
Well, if you would have let me finish, you would have heard that they just identified a new victim.
And?
Guys, he was a clown.
No.
It's scary.
No. Maybe we should do something else.
Okay, let me try again. The day he shot President Ronald Reagan, John Hinckley Jr. wrote a letter addressed to young actress Jodie Foster, saying that
play a game.
What, guys? The Reagan shooter. He might be released from his mental institution. Okay, that's effing scary, guys.
Effing lame, Claire. Let's shave our legs.
Yeah! I'm not shaving my legs until President Obama stops the war on our economy.
Oh, why don't you just call him and tell him? I'm sure he'll stop immediately. All right, you gave. Let's play. Never have I ever. Hands up.
Never have I ever cut class to make out in the bathroom.
Never have I ever had a crush on a school teacher.
Okay, never have I ever been sent to prison for 4 years for unwittingly murdering one of my patients, who also happened to be a pop icon, but went off the deep end in the 90s and was accused but acquitted of molesting little boys, and was also friends with Macaulay Culkin.
All right, new game, Dr. Nurse.
Oh, yay, okay, is it set in Florida? Because I can tell you now how this game ends. You all have AIDS.
Congressman?
Yes, Elizabeth?
Regis Philbin is here to see you.
Well, what does he want?
I don't know, but he is awfully excited for a 9 a.m. appointment.
Congratulations on the last show.
Thank you. And I heard you weren't running for re-election next year.
Nope, I'm done with Washington. I'm tired of political mudslinging, no bipartisanship, and the line for the Chick-fil-A is always around the corner in the Senate.
But Bonnie, what if Regis Philbin told you that if you retire, you're going to die?
What?
Doesn't it strike you as odd that once Andy Rooney retired from 60 Minutes, it only took a month for him to die? The problem is, he was so used to being productive that when his body stopped working, it atrophied and he kicked the bucket.
But Regis, you retired.
Only from Regis and Kelly. I still have a lot of pans in the fire. Like I'm writing a series of books on things that I'm not an expert on. The first one is called Spinal Surgery with Rage.
But I'm done with Washington.
But Bonnie, politicians are the new celebrities. Bonnie Frank is a personality. He's a Jew. He's a faggot. Hey! I thought I could use that word. All right. Anyway, I have the perfect first temporary job for you to try out.
Barney with our special guest, the lovely Kim Kardashian.
Miss Kardashian, I'm still unclear as to why and how you are famous.
A sex tape got leaked of me and a D-list music star. I was hot in it. Go figure.
Well, my boyfriend ran a prostitution ring out of my house and I won the election in a landslide, so that makes sense.
So, Kim, you look beautiful. Are you going to sing for us now? No, I'm going to lip sync a song and then we're going to put an auto-tune on it on an already auto-tuned track. Alright, Kim Kardashian.
Alright, so maybe you're not cut out for daytime TV. Maybe you're more of a primetime guy. Luckily for you, the Reg is friends with the Donald.
Okay, one of you is going to get fired from Celebrity Apprentice. Bonnie Frank, why should I not fire you? Well, I am a smart politician and a businessman. I went to Harvard.
And I helped pass the Dodd-Frank's Consumer Protections Bill, and I helped repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Real Housewife of New Jersey. Why should I keep you and fire Barney Frank?
Well, because for one thing, I don't take kindly to being pushed around. And for another thing, I know how to cuss a bitch out. And for a third thing, well, let's just say I have a lot of entrepreneurial tendencies.
Barney Frank, you're fired.
Ah, that's right. Suck it, faggot.
I don't appreciate this.
I'm sorry, it's part of the vernacular. Maybe you can be part of my post-retirement spectacular new career.
And now, the Moringa Gaming Casino presents Regis Philbin and Barney.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna do it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star, wherever we are, it's together.
Moira, the American woman doll. I'm the daughter of Irish immigrants. I lost all my siblings to the great influenza. I'm really happy to be a part of the Industrial Revolution, transforming the world through mass production. I can't read, but I do have a wonderful job here at the sweatshop. I work 16 hours a day, and if I lose a finger in the machine, the floor boss docks my pay, but they cauterize the wound for free. My shift is up. Time for a threesome with the floor boss.
Vodka, brand vodka, is being criticized for billboards that feature the slogan, Christmas quality, Hanukkah pricing. The company has apologized and replaced it with the new slogan, Drink good, Jew cheap. A representative for E! Said that the rumor of an upcoming Kardashian Christmas special is false. Sadly, Chris Humphries still thinks it's real. A new study shows that baby names are more influenced by celebrities now than ever before. The name Mason is more popular thanks to the Kardashians. The name Charlie is much less popular thanks to Charlie Sheen. And the name Apple is dumb. As if looking for a job in this economy weren't scary enough, now 2 men in Ohio are suspected of murdering people who responded to their phony job posting on Craigslist. We now go to this home where I am a murder victim. Oh.
You're hired.
This Craigslist job ad murder scheme is great.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, unemployed fish.
That must be our first applicant.
Hi, I'm Denise. I'm here for the interview.
Come in. I'm sure you're just dying to hear more about the job.
Oh, here's my resume.
I don't need to see your resume. The only qualification for this job is the ability to die.
Ready to meet your maker, little lady?
Yeah.
Does this mean I get the job?
What? You didn't hear? We're gonna shoot you.
Oh, I've been job searching for 2 years now. I'll take anything. Do you need references?
We don't need references. We're gonna shoot you.
Does it come with health insurance?
You're gonna be dead. What do you need health insurance for?
What about dental?
Really?
Yeah, it's 100% covered with no copays. Okay. Oh shit, that's our next interviewee.
Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Mike. I'm here for the job interview.
Yeah, just kidding.
Oh, I didn't know this was going to be a group interview.
What, they're going to shoot us? But there's health insurance.
Oh, great. Is there dental?
What is wrong with you guys? We're gonna shoot you.
Well, at least I don't have to look for a job anymore.
Job searching's awful.
I mean, if I have to send my resume out to one more person, I'm going to shoot myself.
You guys are really starting to take the fun out of this, okay?
Normally by now people are begging for their lives.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't know about the dental.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no dental, okay? Dental shit.
What? Hi.
Aren't you the girl who escaped
leave last week?
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I was hoping you could reconsider me for the job. Let it out there.
Just get it.
They have health insurance, but no dental.
Okay, now shoot them.
I've got a problem. I only have 2 bullets.
All right, let me see those resumes. Okay, first off, I want to say that you're all excellent candidates. Okay, and we'd really like to shoot all 3 of you. Fortunately, we only have 2 bullets, so we've had to make a couple hard decisions. All right, and we're going to go with Mindy for your persistence, which is not go unnoticed. And Mike, because you know QuickBooks. Also, like me, you went to LSU.
Go Tigers.
Okay. Denise, I'm really sorry. I hope you can understand our decision. Good luck.
Okay, it's just back to the drawing board.
Sorry, Denise. I really wanted to work with you.
Keep your head up.
Whoa!
I'm on break.
I'm a failed actor who became an infomercial host to pay for my Toluca Lake adjacent studio.
And I'm the pretty girl who's only here to keep the guys from turning the channel.
And we're here to talk about the most important thing to happen to coins ever. Now, from Justice Coin, you can get a coin commemorating the killing of Osama bin Laden May 1st, 2011.
In almost, but not really, gold and silver, gaze upon a picture of our Navy SEALs killing bin Laden the American way, twice in the chest and once in the head.
On the other side, you can see the Pentagon and the Twin Towers, along with quotes from Barack Obama and George W. Bush, because we can't give Obama all of the credit.
All for just 16 easy payments of $9.99.
That's right.
Order now and you can receive another coin commemorating the inauguration of our soon-to-be president, Mitt Romney. Absolutely free.
In stunning copper, the coin shows Romney giving his oath of office in Washington, D.C.
And on the other side is Barack Obama in jail for all the atrocities he's committed on this country.
Did you just say that for 20 easy payments of $9.99, you can get a coin of bin Laden dying and Romney becoming president?
But wait, there's more. Order in the next 10 minutes and you can receive another coin commemorating first contact with our alien overlords.
Stunning wood. The coin shows aliens landing in Times Square and handing out Ghirardelli chocolate gift baskets to the New Yorkers.
And on the other side is the human race enslaved by what is now our overlord, Goo Goo.
I'm getting that if you call within the next 30 seconds, not only will you get all of this, but free of shipping and handling, you will get this bag of human shit.
Brown in color and rough in texture, this human feces is the perfect addition to anyone's coin collection.
Oh, now.
Hi, I'm Molly, another doll in the American Woman collection. I've lived my whole life in Illinois. I remember when I was a spunky 11-year-old in 1944, planting a victory garden. I remember that feeling of America really coming together around a common cause. Now it's 1964. I'm 31. I've got 4 kids and a husband who spends all his time at the office. He's sleeping with the secretary. But that's okay. Sure, the last 20 years feel like a waste. Sure, I wonder what they've all been for and why no one's ever just said, "Thanks, Molly."
Hey, Molly!
Oh, now they're calling me for a 3-way. It's all right. Alcohol's my true lover.
Smashing Pumpkins lead singer Billy Corgan has launched a new wrestling company. The first match will feature guys in flannels wrestling with the fact that grunge died in 1995. The fictional company from The Office, Dunder Mifflin, now has its own brand of paper being sold at Staples. Dunder Mifflin paper is expected to be a poor imitation of its predecessor. Entertainment Weekly published its 6 reasons to watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show. They are in descending order. Number 6, boobs. Number 5, boobs. Number 4, boobs. Number 3, boobs. Number 2, tits. And number 6, boobs. Number 1, boobs. All boobs.
I've been camping outside of Walmart since November 22nd. That's right, I've given up Thanksgiving in order for a chance to get an Xbox. I mean, it's not a real holiday anyway. It's not like Christmas or Valentine's Day or Easter. You don't get anything. And if anyone touches my Xbox, I've got my pepper spray ready to go.
Some people like Dungeons and Dragons. I like role-playing vampires. And I missed the opening night of Breaking Dawn to be here, all because my kids, Edward and Renesmee, had to have an Xbox. I've been out here since November 17th. Lucky for me, I don't feel cold because I'm a cold one. I'll be damned if I let those dirty wolves get their paws on my Xbox. I got a 9mm here with 16 silver bullets in it.
I've been out here since November 10th. I missed my own mother's funeral to get a chance at an Xbox. Jesus would have wanted an Xbox over frankincense. Well, I feel excited about this Xbox that I'm going to get. And my mother always said that you gotta do what you gotta do for your kids. Well, Ma, I'm doing it! And I'm using these Chinese ninja stars.
I've been here since October. I used to have diapers, water, beef jerky, and Progresso minestrone soup. Now I only drink my urine. To ensure that nobody gets their meaty little hands on my Xbox, I've carefully crafted this samurai sword from an exhaust pipe I stole from the parking lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Walmart is now open.
Okay?
Oh, where are your linens?
I got your linens right here, bitch.
Oh,